Hello guys. I would like to welcome everyone who just stepped by watching this video today. I would like to talk about bows, which is a seasonal artifact, a weapon for overall champions. And since season is gonna last for more or less like 2 months, I figure out like why not talk about it, look at the kinetic energy slots bows and see what they can drop with. So I would like to start with kinetic bows, and the first and my probably the most favorite is going to be Whiting Wings. The bow is cool, you can farm it actually in Europa and Barracks. I think it's like second sheet when you go to talk to him, and there's a specific bounty for just the bow dropping. So that's good because you can farm it easily. The bow is in the basic, it's draw time 684, which for me personally is kind of like a lot, but if you're lucky enough, you can drop it to 612. Also, the second column, I would like to use like perk which adds some accuracy or do not decrease it, at least. And if we're gonna talk about third and fourth column, I'll start with form right away because for me, like the best perk for bows is actually the explosive head. This has like a lot of advantages in lower level or same level content, since if you stack the explosive head on floor, the bow is actually lasts there for a few seconds and can detonate whenever ad is close or just step on it, which is really useful even if you don't hit the champion and just teleports or step on it. You'll get it stun anyway, so that's cool. I believe there's gonna be a lot of people who actually say, "Oh, well, Swashbuckler is better because the some damage." Yeah, but you have to actually kill something, and like the bow, you just don't even you don't even have to like fully draw and hit the body with ad, and you're actually gonna kill him. So which is cool. And from the third column, I would say like I really like this perk, Killing Wind. I know the mostly people using it at PvP. Which makes sense, but if you go with it, even in PvE, you won't regret it. And comparing like the perks we are having there, okay, the rapid hit, it's nice, and quick draw, they're gonna be useful, but like the feeling and playing with the bow, using Killing Wind on this is really great combination, mainly if you're gonna use it with explosive head. So if we drop this combination, I think I have this roll in my vault, and that combo is killing it. So moving to the next one, we're gonna talk about Accrued Redemption. This bow is dropping from Guardian of Salvation rate. I believe it's first encounter. Unfortunately, you can drop it with what's the fusion, the Zealots, I believe it's the name, something like that. The base also is 684. You can decrease it to 612. And trying to keep your accuracy same or a little bit increase it. This one is actually like better combination of perks because there's gonna be a lot of people talking about the Archer's Temple is like must have for bow. I agree, but for me it's like 50-50 with Killing Wind, which adds to the bow and moving on the character way more than Archer's Temple, which actually only decrease the draw time of the bow. So if from this third column, I would say definitely go with Archer's Tempo, since there's like not a lot of options. I think my role has quick draw and explosive head, which is okay, but like Archer's Tempo is gonna be way better. And this like fourth column, there we have Rampage or explosive head. Again, I'm gonna say the same like previously. I like explosive way better than any damage increasing perk on bows. I'm talking about bows now. So I would say like Rampage is number 2 for me. Explosive Hive is definitely number 1, since the variety of using this perk is way better than Rampage, which is like you have to actually kill the ad to get this perk procced. And our third option for kinetic slot is Spring Slab, which I'm not sure if it's farmable now, maybe in the Helm, If you go there, I'm not really sure because I haven't checked, but it's definitely dropping from world weapons pools. So like you can get it randomly. Like that's one disadvantage because you can't farm it. But I said like I can be mistaken and you can actually farm it. And well, so again, comparing these two, this bow has one advantage because you can wrap it on 540, and the previous one, the lowest draw time is 612. Yeah, but same came with primes because accuracy is like way lower comparing these two. Like they have around 80, and Whispering Slab like 50, we can say. If you are lucky and actually drop some arrowhead with this plus accuracy adding. And for the third and fourth column, I'm gonna hit like, I believe a lot of people are gonna say like Vorpal, since you can damage like mainly the champions. Yeah, but since when you want to damage champions with primary weapon, you want to stun him, do damage with secondary or heavy, and then go back to bonus and shooting with overload bullets, so his health won't go back. Okay, so this is like my first one point at this. So personally, I would like to go the Demolitionist, which is very useful perk, since now like you can say the abilities are taking longer to regenerate, or the Swashbuckler, which actually increasing your damage output, but well, you have to kill something or just melee that. And the first column is gonna be like, yeah, again, the battle between these two, Archer's Temper or Killing Wind. I would say like my top one is Killing Wind, but we can go with Archer's Temple too. And since the low has this bow has draw time already like 540, I would definitely go with Killing Wind, since like the perk is overlord better than the Archer's Temple for me. Okay, so the kinetic bows are done. Let's move to energy slot. We start with Arc, and like my personal favorite, which is Arsenic Bite. I believe it's again Vorpal drop weapons, so you can farm it unfortunately. Like again, you can go with 540 if you're lucky, because the base is 612, and maybe add some accuracy. It's nice. You can get like 60, which is 10 more than the Whispering Bow, and like you can get combination, which you actually like you can decrease your draw time to draw even faster. But I have a combination of these two, like a Rampage Explosive, Dragonfly Explosive, and this is like killing it hardly. Even if you are like lower light in the highlight content, like GMs and whatever master level of activities, Rampage with Explosive Head is like crazy. And if you are using Explosive Head Dragonfly, that's good for ad clear. I would say like same or higher. I mean, when you are higher on level activities, because like pew 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 and shit is exploding like crazy. It's just nice. You can do it like same with Rampage, but yeah, Dragonfly is nicer to watch. Okay, we can drop it with Archer's Temple, but it's from this column. I wouldn't go with that because Explosive Head is generally like better, and yeah, you can decrease the draw time, which is actually already pretty low. So I would like to go with that. Right, so my champ is actually Explosive Head and Rampage. Another arc bow we can drop is, I think it's this season, I believe. Wolftone Draw, you can farm it from Helm. And again, it's 684 in base, so we can drop it to 612. And maybe add some accuracy if you were lucky enough to drop. And from the other perks, there's like interesting combination of everything you can get here. I will start with fourth column, so I would personally go there with Frenzy or Dragonfly, one of these. Preferably Frenzy, since like it's better use of this perk in general to activities lower, same, higher light level. you're playing. Current is nice. There's writing here like 3 enemies, but when I've tried actually on move, there were just 2 ads around me in a 15 meters radius, and the perk procced. So I don't know about that like 3 because they're on definitely on 2. Other option could be here Demolitionist, like why not? And the 4th column, since we have a lot of stuff here happening, it could potentially be good, but like the best option probably could be Archer's Temple. I think the Impulse Amplifier is really unappreciated perk, but yeah, it's like this one is gonna be nicer, or Ensemble if you like holding hands a lot in PvE activities. The feeling of the bow is like super fast, but yeah, we won't decrease any draw time with Ensemble, but the feeling with Ensemble and your teammates around is nice. But my option would be like Archer's Tempo and Frenzy. Maybe we can think about Dragonfly. Okay, next would be Imperial Needle. I think it's like 3 seasons ago or 2. I already lost the count. And you can farm it at Helm also from the battlegrounds. And I believe I got lucky with Killing Wind and Frenzy. Again, the bow is 612 in basic, so you can get very nice 540 draw time. If you're lucky enough, again, let's go with some arrow who actually adds some accuracy instead of decreasing it. And from these columns, again, we have battle between Archer's Temple and the Killing Wind. But if you're lucky enough to have like 540, you really don't need, in my opinion, Archer's Temple. Just go with Killing Wind, it's just overlord and like better perk. And from the last column, like Frenzy is nice. You don't even have to do much, just fight, and the perk is gonna proc anyway. Or like if you want to increase damage on your bow, just go with Flash Blacker. The rest is like, I don't know, meh. Here, Killing Wind, Archer's Temple, maybe we can out this one, but like these 2 are the top notch. And it's, I believe now it's only Void Bow we can drop. So we now move to the only Solar, and this beauty from the raid Last Wish, I believe. The encounter is the Vault, and it's basically most of the time drops or drop. I haven't done this raid for a while, so I can't really tell. And was the with Sneebo and Dragonfly, already masterwork, nice. It's useful. You can drop it with again 540, so the throw time is decent. And there's some few incredible options like Archer's Tempo, because these 2 are like useless and you don't really want them. I think I have like Moving Tire and Explosive Head, but I kept that because the Explosive Head is that much OP. I didn't have really decent Solar Bow, so I'm just using this roll. Definitely gonna be like Archer's Tempo here, and again, depends who do you like to play. I would definitely, probably definitely went to Explosive Head, but it's just like I like this perk. I believe it's more useful in different variety of activities than Rampage, which is only like damage output increasing. Yeah, but okay, even on Rampage go with it, but I still prefer the Explosive Head. And the like last bow, which is Arc, but I didn't mention previously, is the Point of Stack, which you can get from the bounty from Saladin of Iron Banner. And it's like the perks are already set, and how like every kind of weapons, there are 2 different options between PvE and PvP combination, No Distraction, Ice Storm PvP, and Archer's Tempo and Vorpal PvE. It's nice we can get the Archer's Tempo, but like I said before, the Vorpal in PvP, it's like on this kind of primary weapon, I would say no use, since you really don't damage the champions or any like bosses or whatever, because you usually switch to secondary or heavy weapon and then just switch back and try to prevent the champion getting his health back. So I would say like Vorp is okay, but if you have like any of these, with like Frenzy, Dragonfly, or probably the best explosive, you had to like go with it instead of Point of Stack, since Point of Stack again draw time 680, comparing like Arsenic Bite, which you can get like 540. It doesn't seem really much big difference, but if you try the bow on like some kind of gameplay, you definitely gonna keep it. Like the 144 difference really makes it up. Like Arsenic Bite's just beauty. And yep. Okay, so after some quick interaction to legendary bows, now I'd like to talk about exotic ones. First of all, I don't know if like Wishender worth mentioning, since the draw time is incredibly like high, and the poor guy is like in personal EBIT since he was actually nerfed a few seasons ago. If you go to energy, we start with Trinity Ghoul, which is kind of nice bow, but I personally do not like him since basically the bow is about only the ad clear. Like, yeah, you're gonna get stack hit. The draw time is 756 if you actually want to stack the champion. You can nicely clear ads with it, okay? Because if you have the catalyst, you don't even have to do precision, and just like the lightning is gonna stack over. But like in general, this for me this bow is only mainly ad clear and nothing else, because you actually can do nothing else. And if I have an option, I'll go with the Arsenic Bite I have with Rampage and Explosive instead of the exotic slot for my bow, which actually is the Trinity Ghoul. Yeah. So, and yeah, that's like my feeling about that. Again, the main business I would like to talk about is the Monarque and the Ticus. The Monarque is void, Ticuu is solar. And for these two, like Ticus has, the Monarque has higher draw time, like 680. Ticus has 612, more or less. And like they're both good for ad clear and both good for the damaging boss. Like one thing I don't like about the Monarque, it doesn't have catalyst, can drop orbs, which is kind of stupid since it's exotic. Bungie said they're gonna do it, they didn't so far. So I would personally go with Ticus, because like the thing is, once I tried in the GM like solo kill the Overlord champion, and they both went the same time most less. Even I didn't hit some precision shots with Ticus. And like I have to shot actually 2 shots, which Ticus is okay because you don't have to charge it like fueling, and the auto aim assist shots, I don't know how could I describe it, they just flew and then you can charge it for the real one and do the damage, right? So yeah, the Monarque is nice because like there's one bow you can actually spread the poisoning, the more adds, the poisoning explosion is really high. But in the end, I still prefer Ticuu, since you can just spread the hipfire grip shots, the aim assist arrows, and then just hit one with aiming, and the chaining reaction and explosion on this is like incredible. And yeah, it's still my favorite on this one. Even it's solar, and it's actually nice if you are playing match game, that your weapon time element has to match the shield of opponents. You actually can take it down easily with Ticus. I haven't tried that. I can say I haven't tried it with Le Monarque, but Ticus just usually like 5 charge shots, and the shield is down because like the explosion is OP on this blow. So Le Monarque again, no actually like any additional perk. Snapshot and like the arrows causality like makes really big useful time. Mainly like some ad is pressing you, don't really have the time to aim. You're just gonna shoot with Hippo Griff, they charge it, and you just bow aim and one shot with aiming Ticus, and ad is gonna explode, and yeah, that's gonna stomp him. So personally, Ticus, Le Monarque is okay too. Like, only issue I have with it is bad memories in PvP and no production of orbs. And yeah, that'll be it. And I would say we just like end it our talking about both. Thank you everyone who just stayed my terrible voice in the end. And hopefully I'll see you at the next video. Thank you very much and take care everyone. Bye bye.